Hello there, Aries, and welcome to your timeless oracle messages. I hope you're doing good out there. And Aries, let's go ahead and find out what your guided messages are when it comes to your current situation. And this is for Aries and Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, we got something that's coming alive. Now, this is a time where you are coming into a healthy relationship with your own sexuality. So a lot of you might have done, an incredible amount of work here when it comes to confidence, maturity, healing what needs to be healed, but also honoring and respecting, what you need, what you desire here. And I do see a situation where you have blossom, or I should say you're blossoming, okay? So we're reaching new levels of, intimacy and sexuality. And it's starting with you first and how you are feeling and sensing your own self, okay? So there is some type of strong, even magnetic pull that I'm getting with this sexuality card. Let's get a little bit more. Now, if there's something going on here where we're still trying to discover something that's important, take the time that you need. But don't come from a place where you're judging or, maybe even things that people try to condition other people to think and feel, especially when it comes to yourself, your own sexuality here. But I am seeing you feeling vibrant and healthy, especially when it comes to the sexual matters here. Oh my gosh, wow. Wow. Yin Yang. This is the polar opposites. This is balance. So there is something very divine that is coming together and a connection here. Now, there is something too with this sexuality, or let's just say with one's self here, where we are understanding ourselves more. We know our boundaries as well, because it's important to have that, especially when we are maintaining balance, right? So that we don't lose the integrity of yin yang and these polar opposites coming together because they're meant to. So we've got the feminine and we've got the masculine here, and it works, okay? So there's something about you coming full circle too and feeling a sense of wholeness and completeness. Now, look around right now with yourself and others and the environment and try, especially if it's hard for some of you, to look at things in a balanced way, right? We cannot have, light without the darkness. We can't enjoy, the stars and then without the darkness, right? We can't enjoy those stars at nighttime. And the same can be said about all these beautiful things that light brings. So I am seeing a healthy situation arising, okay, when it comes to independence, lining up things that really matter for you, and also understanding and appreciating your needs and the needs of others too. So let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Look at that, the fire and the water element. It's just, this is perfect here. Two opposites coming together because they know how to work. Oh my gosh, and we even have the Rainbow Reviver. Wow, I am just seeing something really happening with an activation of energy, of healing, feeling vibrant, feeling good. So here you are sitting on a rainbow, feeling carefree, joyful, because we're in a place where we just feel good. So you're doing something really great here. Now, some of you could be challenged, but look at what you have to look forward to. The Rainbow Reviver is bringing health, healing, joy, enthusiasm, excitement, yes, and even vulnerability here in a way that is going to expose you in a healthy and beneficial way, of course, because this is the path that you're choosing. What else for Aries? Now, you might be also wanting to pamper yourself more. So if you haven't, I encourage you, go get your hair done. Maybe go buy yourself a new outfit. Maybe get a pedicure, manicure, massage, a facial. I don't know. It's something that you're doing to amplify, the beauty you already have here, okay? Inside and out. So that you're feeling good. It's all about feeling good right now. Enid. So she who doubts. Okay, okay, what in the world? Why did you show up here? You might be doubting yourself. You might be doubting a situation. Okay, this is human, right? We're human. We know that this is part of the ego because the ego just wants to protect you, right? So there is some fear. There's some wariness because we may have or had to deal with trust issues here. Let's get a little bit more about the Enid. She who doubts. Okay, what's important for Aries to know about this? Now, someone, may have a scar here too, okay? Wear your scar proud, in a proud way. You're a warrior. Okay, let's see a little bit about this. Oh, pay attention to the signs. Okay, now I know this can be a little tricky because this is you having to trust in things that, may be unexplainable or others don't see because this is meant for you. You're on a different path here, Aries, and signs are showing you, heaven is guiding you in the right direction. So what speaks to you? Because there is something about you trusting in a higher power too, right? So we've got to really pay attention to how much we're allowing fear or worry to take over, because you've got to pay attention. You got to wake up if you haven't. I know a lot of you already know about paying attention to signs, but there's something about completion here. Like you're already done with something. Now, some of you might be doubting that you're done with something, but I assure you, you're done. You're done, reviewing it, mulling over it, ruminating on it, whatever it is. And you're also in this place where other things are becoming more enhanced with you. So you might even find yourself a little bit more sensitive right now, okay? Because there's been a purification process that's gone on with you, which is creating different subtle energies that you're noticing and feeling. Yeah, something is coming to an end for you. Something is showing you the path right now if you are feeling a little confused. But I feel with the sexuality, the yin yang card, and I know America, we say yang. Okay, I'm trying to say it the proper way. Okay, but you can say it both ways. I know there's argument about it. Yin yang, I'm just gonna say it. Yin yang. Yin yang. Yin yang. Anyways, there's something going on with like enjoying where you're at right now. Now, this is the secret, is enjoying where you're at right now. Okay, what else for lovely Aries? Are you doubting that you're seeing signs here? It's like you're battling. Ask your angels to really put it into your face if you're having a hard time noticing signs. Take off your masks. Okay, look at that. There's some kind of expression here, right? So yes, we have many roles that we do play, but there's something about you not wearing a certain mask that maybe it was right at the time, but you're ready to, I don't know, reveal an aspect of yourself where maybe it's been hiding, okay? But there's a change here because there's an ending, you see, with some type of role playing or pretending. And perhaps the pretending is dimming your own light in order to make others comfortable, because I'm seeing someone who has a lot of confidence here, okay? Whether you're male or female, I'm just seeing a lot of confidence here. So it's okay to take off something that you don't want to do or be. This is the time to do it. You're listening to your intuition about this, because I also feel, in a sense, it may sound weird to you, but this is, I'm an energy reader. It's like this energy is being, you know, whatever your doubts, your worries, or some kind of old, you know, energy that you've cycled out, right? You're done with that season. It's like going into this yin yang, like, and being, I don't know, sucked into there, okay? And being manifested into something that's far more balanced and whole for you, because you change, circumstances change. And also there's just something that you're done pretending. So think about that. And I'm not saying pretending like to trigger you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like sometimes we play it small in order to not stand out, or, like I said, dim your light in order to make others comfortable. But yeah, there could be something here where, you know, you've had to do something out of obligation, or maybe for some, if you're younger, not all of you are very young, but like, you know, how your parents want you to behave and do, right? And of course you need to listen to your parents, but you know, as you grow, you're going to get stronger and stronger about what it is you want and what's right for you. This is a time where you're opening up new gates of manifestation. Really, the gates of manifestation have opened up for you. And this is a time to feel revived, I feel, in all areas of your life. So I do feel, Aries, you would resonate with the last SOS reading. And the video link is in the description. Look at that, unleashing your creativity. I really feel that you're in your own King or Queen of Wands position with this. So there is something here where if you can take off or leave behind, or just maybe not give it any more of attention on things that don't really inspire you anymore, and hone in and figure out what does. You know, there's something about you being unlimited here when it comes to being passionate, creative, feeling good. And there may be something too about, you know, how you wear, like how you style yourself, because I do see something that you have a great style about you. Okay. And it's something that sets you apart too. So there may be something here we're embarking on, maybe artistry, decorating yourself. And yes, unleashing your creativity, especially for those that are having to do something, perform something, you know, keep creating here. But something wild, I feel, is being unleashed here. So again, the more that you can hone in on what you don't want to do no more, the more we activate this energy. What else for Aries? Futura. Oh my gosh, she who divines. Okay, we got the future. Oh, I'm sorry, Aries, hang on. You know what? I gotta move away from the table for just 1 second. Okay, it's hailing here. Okay, I was hearing, you know, a little bit of pounding against the window, and it just kind of, it's hailing where I'm living right now. So anyhow, I had to look. I had to look. So we have future, we have choice, and we have judgment. See, this is the end of something. This is, you could call it a karmic cycle or a karmic season. And the reason why I'm saying it's karmic is only because if you go back to that, it's going to be short-lived, and you're really moved beyond that, you know, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. So yes, we might be having to give into a little bit of mystery when it comes to your future, okay? But remember, your power isn't to keep looking into the future. It's to be in the present moment here. So let's get a little bit more. And also there's this thing about choice and judgment. So right now, Aries, it's important to, you know, stay in integrity of your choices, because this is where it really matters. This is where we are getting results from our choices right now. I want a little bit more about this Futura. And also you do have talents and gifts here. So you've got the ability to tap into the future here. Amelie, curiosity, destiny, and search. She who questions. You know, there's something that you've activated or you're activating here, and it's leading you towards answers to your own destiny. Now, there's also something going on with new things appearing on your destiny too. So be curious. You know, I feel that this is like you coming into a, I would say the Page of Wands energy, which would be like a new beginning. And it is an innocent energy where we're curious and we're asking. And yes, we can get excited too, because we're on the search or on the hunt, or someone's on the search or hunt for you. So I see something that's happening and aligning with you that is on purpose. It's for you and it's a part of your destiny. So get curious, right? Be in the mystery, not scared of the mystery. Play in the mystery. This is actually where you are going to be more comfortable. Because when you're scared of the mystery, then we give into doubt. But be excited here. What else? Trent. This is a time to, oh my gosh, I'm okay. Oh, this is good because didn't I tell you something? Did I say something about a little air of mystery? No, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyhow, there is something going on with you, and Spirit is saying, there are some things right now that is worth keeping to yourself. It's like giving others, I could definitely see this. This is either happening now, and most likely it already has been happening, but I feel you're going to be more in tune with this and aware of it, or it's going to happen in the future where you're just, you hold an air of mystery, and it makes others very curious, and it's very alluring to others, okay? Now, this is not the point. We don't need to lure others, but there is something here where we have the swath, we have embrace, and we have self-care. This is a time where you do want to just keep yourself to yourself right now, okay? There's something important because right now you don't want to unveil everything. You don't want to, show everything, give everything, all of it. We don't, right now, we're honoring something here when it comes to this life potency, our confidence, how we take good care of ourselves, how we're nurturing ourselves and understanding and knowing ourselves better and better. And this is exactly what you're meant to do. So there's something here too where, don't worry, Aries. In the meantime, what you're doing is you're keeping this energy pure here. You're keeping something that has been activated within you pure here until the right time. Now, there's also a sense where, there's a part of you that, I feel that you're either in this place or you're going to come into a place where you're just going to understand that you do need time to yourself. You have to. We can't be bombarded by too much, or maybe like coddled or swaddled, or feel like we have a helicopter person or people around us, right? So she who unfolds is just taking good care of herself, him or herself, knowing when to say no to others too, because this is a time where you also don't need to share everything. Okay, what else for Aries? Elixir. Okay, this card wants to show itself too. Remorse, guilt, forgiveness. She who forgives. This is, coming into a place of being neutral, being whole here. So yeah, we are coming into a place of ridding ourselves of guilt, worries, stress, right? Things that make you, doubt yourself or doubt another. Now there is a new elixir that's being created here. So I am seeing an alchemist. I am also seeing possibly magician energy at play here. So something is being transmuted. Empathy, gentleness, and insight. This is kind of where I see that you're putting all of this through the fire here. Something has gone through the fire, or it's currently in the fire being purified. And what you're doing is just refining yourself more and more. That's making you highly attractive, because really what's happening is, you know, you're just expressing yourself in a more true and authentic way. That's very attractive here. So you are your own elixir. You are. How you treat yourself right now is super, super important. Super important. Because you're treating yourself with a lot of love and respect in order to get this in the future too. You're teaching people how to treat you with a lot of respect and love and support. Because I know that's where your heart is anyways. What else? 𝓐𝓻𝓲𝓮𝓼, she who emerges. What did I just talk about? You know, putting yourself through the fire, putting your stress and your worries through the fire, and not allowing it to overtake a situation here, because this is a path of enlightenment, mindfulness, and you're rising up. This is the thing. You're just you're becoming a better version of yourself every single day. Every single time you wake up from something that you felt that you might have been in a slumber about, you are rising and emerging into a better version of yourself. You can't really ask for anything more than that. Be proud of yourself, Aries. 𝓐𝓻𝓲𝓮𝓼, she who becomes. This is you becoming. Metamorphosis, transcend, journey. This is exactly what you are doing. You are in the period, or have been in that period, of metamorphosis, transcending time, illusions, negativity, and becoming something that maybe you don't even know what you're becoming yet, right? Because we're just in this place of honoring what it is and who we know to be right in this moment. Not the stories of the past, not what someone did, not the mistakes that we felt we've done. The mistake that I feel that you've learned too is self-care, big time. Knowing when to say no, right? Because you know, I know Aries, because I'm an Aries too, can tend to get really excited, get burnt out real quick. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, let's continue and see what else Spirit wants you to know. Out is fearless, justified, resistant. There's something that, yes, has been justified here. You're definitely on a path right now. You've either getting close, or you've unlocked a new entrance to a new karmic cycle for you. One where it is aligned where how much you've evolved and grown. So you may need to stay resistant towards something or someone. Oh my gosh, she's got like a bloody knife there. My goodness. All right, let's get a little bit more about this too. What's important for Aries to know? I mean, this is about being fearless, right? All right, but we got to be careful too, because some of you, not all of you, Aries, we got to be careful with choices. We don't want to, you know, make two wrongs a right? If we do something out of malice, or we're coming from a place of hurt, it really truly is only going to backfire on you. It really is. And I'm not saying that this is what you're doing, but I know the temptation, especially when we know we've been hurt or wrong, right? I know we want to make it right, but sometimes you got to allow heaven to make it right, because what you're making right is you. You're perfecting your own self-expression here. Let's get a little bit more. how that came out. That's really weird. That way, that one's like, no, I don't want to. She who yearns, yearn, longing, and pine for. All right, we got to be resistant to that. The reason why, it's not that it's a bad thing, but sometimes we can live in fantasy land, or we prolong yearning and longing for something, pining for something, and then we never feel like we get out of that vicious cycle because we're not willing to maybe turn around and look another way. Now, some of you, you have really overcome this, and it may have taken some time. But be fearless, okay, about what's to come. It's going to be way better than where you've been. Trust me. What else? Oh, okay, yeah. Blue, she who loved once. Either you felt rejected, like someone's not accepting your love at a point, maybe now. We felt rejection, or we rejected someone. Either way, it was very hurtful, right? There's something about fragile, secret love, rejection. Yeah, because we really did truly fall in love. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're not meant to just fall in love only one time, Aries. And maybe a lot of you know that, but sometimes we do need to be reminded, right? Especially when we're not feeling so good, or maybe even worthy. We're scared it may happen again. Now we got to work on that though, because there's something that you've done with yourself here. You're building trust with yourself. So Aries, I encourage you to let it go, to honor that you are, fragile at this time, right? But that you are meant to be loved and love more than once. What else? Oh, Aries, I forgot to mention that we're going to look at that card a little bit later here. Oh, yes, we got resolving conflict. So this is a good indication that there's been any relationship conflicts, that healing and repairing can absolutely happen, but you have to be willing to be in this place of, because look at this. This is someone who's embodying the King or Queen of Cups energy, where we're empathizing, we're being compassionate, we're being understanding. We may need to get out of ourselves sometimes and put ourselves in another's shoes, but also just sending some good energy, right? Thinking about good things, sending healing and loving energy to someone or a situation, or even to your future and your future self, Aries. You can do that because you are receiving something here where you might find yourself overflowing with a lot of empathy and love, and you may not be able to contain it. It may pour out of your eyeballs. That's okay too. I mean, we're human. We have so many different functions. We might as well use them all. What else? Manara, she who waits, patient, waiting, determination. Because right now we're in the place of revival. Let's get more about Manara. Oh, and she even has a butterfly here. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, butterfly speaks. Yeah, alchemy. So look at this. The yin yang. We've got the alchemist. And we're taking some type of energy and we're creating something brand new, but it does take focus, and it does take determination, and it does take patience. Okay. This is when this is how you know when you're really truly being an alchemist. When you don't feel that you're being hooked into other people's energies, other people's drama, or you don't feel divided and scattered all over the place. This is why self-care is important, because you're focused on you. This is the start of taking control and being in control of what is being created here. Because we're not allowing the fire or the water to be explosive or be overpowering, that it's drowning things out. We're being very balanced with it. We're taking our time with it. Your determination will bring you success, though. But the determination will be to try to be focused, right? Which means you're going to have to also be your own warrior here, right? Nobody can think for you, right? I mean, I wish we could sometimes just shut our brains off, you know, so especially when we feel like the mind is a little bit going nuts. But again, that's just part of the human makeup here. So we're just utilizing all kinds of things about ourselves and trying to understand ourselves more and more, and how really complex we really are. What else for Aries? Breeze, she who surprises. Yes, there's going to be a big surprise here because there's a new revealing. You want to know why? Because you waited for something new to take hold. You've been patient. You're allowing yourself to be, oh, this is what I see. You're allowing yourself to be comfortable in an uncomfortable situation. This is again how you're being the alchemist too. By being comfortable in what we perceive or sense as an uncomfortable situation. And now we've got the revealing. Now we've got new energy, new life. Something brand new has shown up, and it is a delightful surprise. What else for Aries? Valencia, resolute, implacable, determined. See, there's something about you not bending right now. I feel you already know what your truth is, or what you're not willing to compromise, and you've got to stick with it. You got to stick with it. Yes, it may take some determination here, but there is something about you not bending. What else? It's almost like this is a protector of what's being created here, to give it some time. Oh, Pearl, she who rises up. Okay, we just got she who emerges. And not only are you emerging, or emerges and rising up, you're really rising up, elevated here, uplift and power. You're going on to another level here, and you are a pearl, by the way. You are. So Spirit speaks to you about what's possible. Forgiving yourself. Yes, I know one of the hardest things is to forgive others, right? Especially when we know something was wrong. Allow yourself to rise and emerge, because it's like you're going to be surprising others. Something new and refreshing about you. What else for Aries? Mora, she who hesitates. Ponder, delay, because it's all about confidence. All right. We know we're already on the path of establishing healthy confidence here. But we might be delaying something here. She who waits. Okay, let's get a little bit more. Ponder, delay, confidence here. Okay. Okay. You need to be in a state. Okay, she who sees. Okay, you need to be in place of observation here. Observe, perceive, and scrutinize. So there is something here where, you know, good judgment, but we have to be logical about something more than emotional, Aries. And so it's like this person is scared of their own shadow here, right? So we really need to observe what is really going on. Because, you know, some of you might hesitate because you might be feeling or perhaps it already happened and we're scared it's going to happen again. Or some of you, you're just afraid of being scrutinized here for showing your stuff. Because maybe, yeah, just maybe we felt a little overconfident and got burned, okay? But that doesn't mean you give up, and that doesn't mean you give your power and your confidence away. just know that sometimes it's okay to be humbled, right? It's okay to go through situations where we have to be humble or practice humility here. Now just try to pay attention though, if there is something that is going on where you can take action and maybe you want to, but all of a sudden maybe there's a little fear that creeps up and you have to really watch that. And I would say throw it out the door and do it anyways. What else? Estefania, chains, bondage, and release. She who surrenders. Now, there may be something here with Futura where we're trying to find out the future too much that we're hesitant. We gotta, we gotta back off from that. I mean, if you guys notice, I mean, I ask a little bit, but I don't like doing future predictions, future readings. Okay, I mean, future is always pliable. But there is something here where sometimes when we're caught up in trying to find too many answers or look too much into the future or even in the past, we create bondage. We create energetic chains that don't belong to you because you have worked so hard to release chains. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you've got an angel here that's holding you. I want you to see that this is an angel and you are that butterfly, how fragile you are, but how you're being protected for the right moment for you to take flight. All right, what else for Aries? Zenith. Okay, some of you may need to formulate and strategize on how not to give in to worry, or have a backup plan, or strategize to release over excessive thinking. There is some type of division. I definitely, you're dividing something up here. You're dividing the energies appropriately. Old, negative, I don't know what it is, a cycle, you're done with it. I feel that this is Zenith. This person is standing there dividing energy. This is your guardian angel. You've done too much work to allow something to leak or to compromise a situation or yourself. Devise a plan if you need to. Ask for help if you need to. Because a lot of you Aries may actually tend to think you can do it all and want to try to handle it all. I know, but sometimes you got to give up control because King and Queen of Wands, can get a little bit over controlling, over possessive. And so we just have to kind of watch for that. What else? Maputla. Ooh, see, I told you you've got a guide, okay? Your guide is showing you, because I swear, heaven is showing you signs. And maybe sometimes it's not so comfortable because sometimes those signs are telling you, warning, warning, don't go that way, or stop thinking that, warning, warning, And yes, of course, there's always good signs too, but either way, it's information. This is your help from your ancestors, from your loved ones on the other side, from heaven, from angels, but you got a new path because you are on this path of renewal. It's time for you to feel invigorated and renewed and feel like you don't have to live a life where maybe it felt like lies or heaviness or frustrated because we're just we're too confined, and you're too expansive and creative and multi-talented, by the way, really multi-talented. You are also made to be a guide as well, one that can help others and lead the way. But your job is to pay attention and be a student right now too. Okay, what else for Aries? Sheila, creativity, originality, and spontaneity. I get like Fool's card with this, which is associated with Aries. And so here we are, creating, she who creates. Creating out of nothing because you're that powerful. I know, I've done it. You can too, right? And we keep creating. I'm not done creating, Aries. I've had some plateaus of wondering what the hell should I focus on? What should I, and sometimes I don't want to focus on anything. Sometimes I just like to be where I'm at, and that's okay too. But you've got to know that there is something so original that I love about you. I can see it. And do you remember when I was saying, I know I said this, I'm pretty sure I said this because I see it. Like, there's a style about you. Aries, it's like you're a leader. And I'm sure people like to be copycats. I can't stand it either. My God. Anyhow, you probably get that a lot. You probably do. People who try to imitate, but they're not the original. You are. Just know that. And all of these ideas, these things that you're creating really are coming from originality. It's coming from heaven. It's coming from a place inside of you that you were born to be gifted with and to share. So who cares? Maybe, it's like one day you want to wear what you want to wear. Maybe, you were scared to wear something or to express something, but not now. And you might surprise yourself because people might actually really love it. And if they don't, who gives a crap? Are you here to please people? Because we got like billions of people. That would be exhausting, And I know, Aries, you're not a people pleaser. You're a doer. And you're a take charge type of person. But sometimes we do have to surrender to a higher power, right? Because then you'll know exactly when to take charge. It's almost like, the signs, heaven will tell you, okay, ready, set, go, Aries, Okay, what else for Aries? You got love. Love is being formed here. Now, I know a lot of you already have maybe a person that you can love or a family, but this is really about divine love within yourself. And some of you might be rolling your eyes, right? Love thyself. Okay, people are like, it's really true. When you hold the frequency of love, then the universe is going to respond. Heaven responds to love. The universe responds to love. Creation responds to love. When we are out of integrity, when we're giving into too much doubt and worry, we start to lose vitality because love is what gives us energy. So practice with yourself first. I know a lot of you have, and you're continuously doing that. That's why you're in this place of really knowing your value and your worth. Don't question your own ability to be a business person or an entrepreneur or a leader or a good mom or dad or whatever. You are multi-talented. That's just who you are. Practice being and seeing and just be love. Which means we have to step out of being critical or judgmental with ourselves or others, right? And I know that can be hard at times because I know not everyone is positive and not everyone is kind and not everyone deserves your energy. But there are people that do. What else? Now, we could be yearning for this love. You could be feeling a separateness from someone that either departed or that you might be longing for. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't. Well, guess what? You're actualizing something. Primavera here, she who begins, launch, actualize, and potential. So let's get one little thing here because I'm getting this thing that's like one little step here. It could be as simple as, forgetting what others care about or what the world cares about and looking at the things that you absolutely love and are inspired to, live, breathe, wear, eat, drink, and practice that. That's starting the process. That's the actualizing. Flourish, prosper, blossom. Now, I'm pretty sure that I said you were blooming and blossoming. You are. Look at the orchid here. She who thrives. She or he. This is you. You are going to thrive. Now, I know this. There is a part of you that cannot be owned. You need to know that. You need to own that and honor that there is a part of you that just cannot be possessed or owned. This is your right to keep sacred to yourself. And I'm talking with a lot of passion because I know that you need a little bit more clarity about this. Now I kind of lost my thing here. Oh yes, there is just something that is your thing. It's your independence. It's part of you that doesn't need to be divided. It does not need to be shared. It's your thing. It's you. Your independence here. And what you're creating is a situation where we find more harmony and balance with others because we're continuously trying to follow lessons, right, that we're learning, but expressing it in a way where we don't have to be trapped by those lessons. We're evolving and moving and transcending from them. So just embrace that there is going to be a part of you, Aries, that needs to be independent so that you can unleash creativity because this is unlimited. What else for Aries? Stillness, purity, quiet, she who calms. This is you too. This is your ability. Your presence alone is very calming. And if you do have someone in your life right now that offers this energy, soak it up. It's being calm without saying a word because you're keeping something authentic and true to you, right? Pure. You're protecting it. Step into the stillness, step into the quietude, knowing that it's offering you divine intelligence, cosmic energy, insight, and peace. What else? Nope, that is actually it. Okay, so this card over here is a blessing that is, oh my goodness. Aww. This is a blessing that's coming from your situation. Knowing your purpose, feeling purposeful, waking up to your life purpose, and look at your heart. Whoa, it's magnificent here. This is why it's important that we honor ourselves, respect ourselves, love ourselves, because you do embody love. I told you, so important to keep a part of yourself independent and apart from others. It is you. It's you that is fantastic. So wake up to your life purpose and feel purposeful. This is a beautiful thing. This is a grand blessing, right? To know that you have something to wake up for every single day. Now, before we end the reading, let's find out how Spirit is currently helping you right now, Aries. How is Spirit currently helping Aries? Dreams. Oh, your dreams are important. Not only your physical dreams that what we do when we sleep unconsciously, but your real dreams. Spirit is helping you dream again, establish your dreams, communicate to you in your dreams, so that you don't doubt your situation here. You might even be dreaming of specific animals. Those are your guides, teaching you, healing you, helping you. So dreams are very important. Get the rest you need too, Aries, because you got to take good care of yourself. This is your new era. Taking really good care of yourself and knowing you are going to and will thrive. Oh, that's like totally out of focus, isn't it? Whoops. Get into focus. Okay, we're done with the reading anyways. Anyhow, I hope that this was helpful. Love and light. Take care.